Welcome to a video about multiple local group policies. Now this is going to be part one of a two-part video, and I want to talk about them here, show you a little demo, and then in part two I want to show you a demo on editing local group policies, so hang on for that. Multiple local group policies came about because earlier operating systems provided just one local group policy. And administrators found this extremely limiting and frustrating sometimes, because to manage or even troubleshoot the machine with just one local group policy, they actually had to disable certain settings to manage them, and it was just a problem. Now, most computers in the real world have two types of users, right? There are administrators and there are non-administrators. So what we really needed was group policies on the local side that pointed at each of those very different types of users. Now, all computers running the Windows operating system, except for domain controllers, now have multiple local group policies. This is starting with Vista and Server 2008. Now, this idea of multiple local group policy is really just the implementation of a collection of local group policy objects, or LGPOs. These are designed to provide an improved management experience for computers that are not part of a domain. And these multiple local group policies are not available on domain controllers, so watch for that little bit of information on the exam. And since they're not available on domain controllers, we can also go out there and disable these on any domain joined computers. Now, the reason we don't have them on domain controllers is because we already have those default domain policies and domain controller policies. And out there on domain joined computers, we probably want to turn them off because we already have default domain level group policy. And usually we're going to disable these to prevent confusion caused by too many GPOs getting applied. So let's go out and take a look at a demo on disabling these multiple local group policies on domain objects. Now, to do this, we're going to go out into the Group Policy Management console. And so I'll just hit my Windows key, go out into Server Manager, and then when I get there, I will kick off this tool. I'll go under Tools, and I'll go under Group Policy Management. And what I'm going to do here is on any domain GPO, once this thing shows up on any domain GPO, and I'm just going to do the default domain policy, I'll right click and edit. Now I have to be a member of domain admins or enterprise admins, or this will be grayed out. So I'll go in here and I'm going to go under Computer Configuration, under Policies, Administrative Templates, System, and then I want to go under Group Policy. Let me pull this over, and if I click on Group Policy, you will notice right down here I can turn off Local Group Policy Objects Processing. So I'll double click that, enable it, and that will turn off that Local Group Policy Object Processing. I'm going to cancel mine here, but if you apply that, it's a done deal, and there you go, and you've turned off the Local Group Policy Processing on the machines in your domain. So join me in part two, and we'll talk about how to get to and edit those local policy objects.